Now, what is DM and DP? DM means data minus and DP means data positive, right? Now, these lines connect with your charging port. Your charging port had 5 lines: VBUS, DM, DP, ID, and your ground. When you connect the data cable through PC or laptop, now you can easily share your data from PC or laptop to your phone. How is it work? How to connect these lines? How these lines works? Now I'm telling about these lines had 1K register each, and it's also connected with the CPU. It means master IC. When you connect to the data cable, it's connected with the master IC. Now you can easily share your data transfer or media files. Also, if you, on the other hand, if your phone had locked, you forget the lock, you remove the lock, also some kind of software issue, you flash the phone, easily connecting the data cable with PC or laptop through recommended software. Now this line also connect with the PMI, and these lines requires 1.8 voltage. You must not have noticed that when you connect the charger, your phone charge quickly, but when you connect the data cable, your phone charge very slow, because when you connect the data cable, these two lines working separately, one for receiving and other for transmitting. So these line also called RX and TX, receiving and transmitting, receiving data, transmitting data with your phone to the PC or laptop, right? But on other hand, when you connect to the charger, these two lines DM and DP short together. So CPU goes a sense a charger connect, and CPU get a signal to the PMI or charging IC to enable the fast charging, and your phone charge quickly. Now you can understood the whole concept of DM and DP. Whenever DM or DP lines had a problem, open or short, you see some kind of problem. Like first problem, slow charging. Your phone had a very slow charge, and also if sometime a fake charging mode. Now what is fake charging? It's only showing the charging symbol, but does not charge the battery, and also does not connect with your laptop and PC for data transfer, right? So how to repair these lines? How to solve the problem? Let's talk about. So first you check the which line had a problem. For checking, your multimeter on diode mode, right? And on reverse bias, red on negative and black on any one of these lines, you get some value. If you had a value, then check the on voltage mode for 1.8. On other hand, if you get a OL or open line, your meter show value OL, it means one of line was open. Now next check in these lines, you can see 1K register, right? 1K register. You just remove the register. Now both ends are open. One side connect with the CPU and other side connect with the PMI. Now you can check both ends if you get a value. If either side does not value from both ends, PMI side or CPU side. Suppose CPU side had open value, it means OL. Now your phone had a slow charge, fake charge, also does not connect the connect the PC or laptop. The problem is there. Now how to solve it in proper? I'm telling you an easy method. So first you open the register on CPU side. If CPU had a problem, CPU line open, and take a jumper on register on other line from CPU side, right? Open the register and take a jumper from other register attached with on the CPU side. Now your both line are working. Your phone had properly charging, also enable the fast charging. DP lines problem, same method with DP. If this line open from DC to DC IC, it means charging IC, you can make a jumper from this side. You can make a jumper from this side to this side. Alright, PM side, PMI side to PMI side. Register is open from PMI side and make a jumper to this side. Your phone proper working, no charging issue, no fake charging issue, no slow charging issue, but does not connect with the PC. You clear the, now you can understood the whole DM and DP process, how DM and DP works, why fast charging enable, how connect with the master IC, how to solve the problem. DM and DP lines. Now you can see how to solve the problem in block diagram. Now how to trace in DM and DP lines in schematic diagram. Just open the layout. I am already open the Redmi 9 Power. Copy the charging connector and paste in schematics diagram. So this line, so find the DP and DM line in connector. So this is our connector. Find the DP and DM lines. Zoom. So this is USB DP and DM line. You can see a DP and DM line. Now how to check it? Just copy the line and next. So this line first goes to the TP. Zoom the line, and this TP is 2703. It means test point 2703. So where is this test point in main board? Just copy it and paste it in layout section. So zoom in near the charging connector just above. So you can see here our TP test point, right? Now how to check in test point? First check the connectivity between charging port and main board. So your multimeter on beep mode, one probe on DP line because data positive line, because this TP belongs to the DP data positive line. After one probe on data positive line and another probe on this test point 2703. If your multimeter had sound beep, it means this line had connected between charging port and the main board. Your sub board, also your charging flex be okay. So no need to check it. Now next, diode value, check the in multimeter in diode mode, 1.8 check in voltage mode, right? Now back to the schematics. One thing, if you get here some value, but in both lines TP2704, this TP belongs to the DM line, so the both lines are same value. If value is difference between these lines, it means one line had a problem. So how to check it? First just go to the schematics, just go to the schematic and again double click the DP and DM line. So this line in between a diode on parallel line. If this diode is short with ground, this line is short. So check it also. Now next, now you can see here 1 2 3 4 5 pages. It means this line goes to the 5 pages. Check one by one page. So this line back to the D connector. So one page in the connector, second page in TP. another 3 page, check one by one. Click, and this line goes to the in AIC. In this line goes to the one IC. So which one is this IC? CPU or PM? Check it. U500A. Just copy it and paste in layout. So no response. Check it manually or type it. So I'm checking manually. So where is U500? So this is one side and this is 5. So this, you can see you have U500. So this is our CPU. So I'm telling you already, first line goes to the CPU. Now go to the schematics and so where is this line? So here, DP and DM line. You can see here, this is the register. One register on each line after goes to the CPU. This register value is 0 ohm. It is not 1K. It says another register place in between DP line and CPU. So if this register has, or this register also open, if this register also open, any one of any line, this line had open from CPU. To how to check it? First, you CPU side, if you get a value on diode mode, check the another side. If he gets same value, it means this line okay, this register okay. If this side you get a value and another side you can't, it means your register had open. Just open the register and take a jumper. Why? Because this register is 0 ohm. You can take a jumper in between this line working properly, but you can't take a jumper on 1K register because he had some value, major value. Now next the line and again click this line. Now this line also goes to the another IC. Which one is this? Zoom it, and this is our PMI. You can see here, this is our PMI 632, PMI 632, our charging IC. So where is this line? Now, so here is this DP and DM line. In this line you can see 1K resistor in both lines. So I'm telling you already in block diagram, I can show you already a 1K resistor in both lines. Now you can check the each resistor one by one. How to check it already I'm telling you. Now I'm telling you again. You just remove the resistor. Both ends are open, right? You can check here the CPU value. You can get here the PMI value. If you does not get either side value, it means this line is open from another side. You can take a jumper from this side and from this. Now what is USB ID and how it works? I am telling you already. Charging port had 5 points: VBUS, DM, DP, USB ID and ground, right? You know very well about VBUS, DM, DP and ground. Now what is USB ID? USB ID uses for OTG connections. You know very well OTG. What is OTG? You can connect OTG through pen drive or flash drive or micro USB card reader with your phone. Now how this line works, these devices, your flash drive, pen drive, are attached with your phone. Now let's see. This line connected with your PMI or DC to DC IC, right? This line had 1.8 voltage. So when you connect the OTG, first, when you connect the OTG or your flash drive, your pen drive, your USB card reader had 4 points. You can check it, you can open it and check it. Positive and negative, first one and last one, is for run the OTG or your flash drive, right? In between two, DM and DP for data transfer, right? But when you connect the OTG in your charging port at 5 points, so this USB ID line shorted with ground. Yes, this line short with ground. So 1.8 voltage in this line had ground, right? So after this line short with ground, PMI had sense or signal to this line logic high to logic low. It means a device connected after PMI gives a signal to the CPU and CPU enable the OTG mode, right? After CPU enable the OTG mode, when this line had ground, I mean to say 1.8 voltage had ground. Before you connect the OTG, this line had 1.8 voltage. After connect the OTG, this line short with ground, so 1.8 voltage had ground. So this line had first before logic high, after connect the OTG it's logic low. So now what is logic high and logic low? I can explain you everything about in power section or other sections in deeply, but right now this line had shorted, so CPU enable the OTG mode. Now you can understood your flash drive or pen drive needs some voltage. I mean to say your flash drive or pen drive needs some voltage to run. But when this connected VBUS line for charging line and DMDP for data transfer, ground. So how it works? Let's see. I'm telling you, your phone, when your phone run on a battery, right? AC made VPH through battery line, so battery power, right? But when you connect the charger, I'm telling you all about in VBAT section. Now I am repeating again. So when you connect the charger, a VBUS line, your DC to DC IC VPS through VBUS line also had some supply to the battery to charge the battery. You have must notice that when your phone run on a charging, you run the phone and also same time you charge the battery. But when you connect the OTG in this IC who made VPH through battery or charging line, they work reverse that's time when enable the OTG CPU. So that's time when VPH made through battery, when you connect the OTG, your phone run on a battery, so VPH made through battery, right? But in this line, battery give it to the battery power to VBUS line when enable the OTG mode. On OTG mode, same time give it to the VPH and same time give it to the VBUS line. Through VBUS line, OTG get a battery voltage. After a flash pen drive, or I mean to say OTG works. Now you can understood very well. First, this line, when you connect the charger, charge the battery, also give it to the VPH. But when you enable, when in OTG mode, battery give it to the same supply. I mean to say battery power give it to in this line, and after run a OTG through this line. Now I think you can understood very well. Now this line how it works. Now I can show you USB line in USB ID line how to trace this line in schematics diagram. So first open the layout, just copy the connector and paste it in schematics, and next now find the USB ID line. You can see here DP and DM lines. Now you can see here CC1 CC2. Now in micro USB port or C-type port had same pins, but C-type port had more pins, almost double the charging micro charging USB port, because in C-type port had working both side, right? That's why he had more pins against micro USB port, but all the pins working are same, slightly difference in names. So in this connector you can see CC1 and CC2. This is USB ID points. So just copy the one line and next. Now this line goes to this line had is one filter, cap also a one resistor 5.1 R around 5K. So this line goes to the PMI, right? 6329. You can see here. I'm already telling about this in block diagram. USB ID line connected with PMI, or first goes to the PMI. So if this resistor had open, it means this line has open. So check the resistor if the value is, check the diode value on this side, here PMI side, after this side. Otherwise change the resistor. In this line you had 1.8 voltage. When you attach the OTG, this line CC1 CCID, CC1 CC2 get shorted with ground. So this line had logic high to become a logic low. After the PMI gets a signal, give it to the CPU. I'm already everything tell about in block diagram. So same process, just now CC out. So CC1 CC2 is enter. You can see here the arrows goes to the PMI, or one arrow after this one. I'm showing you again this arrow on CC2 after outside the PMI, right? So just copy this line. Where is going? Where is this line? Go to this line. Where is this line? Just copy it and again next. This line goes to the GPIO section in CPU. You can see here U500, right? You can check also in layout section. So I'm telling you about already when a line USB ID line goes to the PMI, after you enable the OTG, this line shorted and PMI get a sense after become logic low. So some devices attached in type of OTG. So he give it to the signal to the CPU. CPU enable the OTG mode. After this line, I'm already telling in block diagram how get OTG power from when you connected the charger in charging line. When you connect the charger, your phone runs on a charger mode. It's DC to DC IC or PMI made a VPH through charging line or VBUS line. Also give it to some power to the battery with a MOSFET. After enable the OTG, the MOSFET work reverse on the side. He gets the power on battery. Also give it to the VPH. I mean to say your phone run on a battery, right? Also this line, a battery power, the MOSFET give it to the VBUS line. So this line had connected with the OTG positive. So this line give it to the battery power to the OTG. That's how OTG work, right? Now you can in schematics, also in block diagram, I'm telling you everything about DM, DP, or USB ID line. So I think I will explain everything about in well to you. I hope you can understood very well. So keep supporting us. If you have any doubt, comment us or keep support us.